we go to the Autumn Classic. Let's see if we're live everywhere. Looks like we are. Start our timer now. Go for it. Try to get some wins this morning. Autumn Classic. Play to win the game. Solo's here. Solo, how are you, buddy? Did you stay up and watch Monday Night Football, or was it not worth watching for you? Himothy and JJJ, welcome in. How are you guys? It looks like we got a new field to play on in this classic. Watch basketball instead. I did too. I was bouncing between the two games. Warriors and Jazz played last night out here. Timothy, what's your holiday plans looking like? I like your Santa hat that you got on the profile picture. Alright, buddy was able to get me with his user, but we get a first down with Marshawn Lynch, and that reminds me, put on conservative ball carrier, because it's one of those events where the ball pops out pretty easily if you get a hit stick dropped on you. I guess there's some really good solos in this event too. There's like a challenge where you go through the dads versus kids challenge thing, so I need to go through and try that later. Probably won't do it on stream, but maybe this afternoon. Ethan Dill, how are you, Ethan? Try to lead it out. He got back there with Adams, makes a nice play. And I'm not going to be able to pull him down in the end zone. Thought I had the throw. I saw him in retreat, but I thought he was too far underneath. So I got on the old double pass. Out to the defensive side. Let's see. Timothy, Austin, Ethan, how are you guys? Yeah. Ethan, how's your day treating you so far? Maybe if I threw that a little earlier. Takes it a minute for the receiver to kind of gather and be able to throw, but maybe if I got that throw out just a touch faster, we wouldn't have been able to chase it down. Made a Seahawks theme team. Oh, how many Seahawks you got in there, Ethan? I'm running like 42 Seahawks right now. Wouldn't mind getting up to 45 for that extra tier boost. Oh, nice RPO, and he's got Thornton, the speedster, taking this one maybe all the way in. Yeah, Thornton gets me. All run after the catch on that play. So we got to look out for that one. Maybe need to match it by speed. It didn't look like much. I thought I had the run covered up, and then I realized he was pulling it out. You guys playing the events and the house rules, or are you guys playing seasons and ranked? Those of you that are playing MUT. I know we have a Friday game, and then we got, what, 3 Thursday games, correct? The Black Friday game, I think it's Eagles, and I forgot who the Eagles are playing. They're playing somebody decent. I say it's like Eagles and Packers or something, but I don't think that's right. The Zay, Lachlan, Dead Skull, Ryan, how's it going, everybody? Jonathan, how are you doing? If you guys are on TikTok, please be sure to yap and tap. We need all the activity there. They did win yesterday. Boy, Brock looked pretty terrible yesterday, but they won despite him. I was rooting for Carolina to get that win. Niners have a fairly nice schedule till the last month of the year, then it gets a little tougher for them. Let's go. There's our first follower of the day. It's AJ. And then we got Auburn fan following as well. Welcome in, guys. Who's your favorite athlete? AJ, an Auburn fan. Today's question of the day. On wings, do you prefer boneless wings or the wings to have the bones in them? Marshawn got the stiff bar and bounced the first guy. Not the second one. Let's see. Christina, how are you? Welcome back to chat. AJ, he likes bones in. Raid to 50K, says Solo Phil. He's looking for us to really have a big stream today. Beast mode is in. If you put either one in them, I'm destroying them, says Solo. Talking about the wings. Check out Ronaldo's bicycle kick from yesterday. I might. I got some Ronaldo fans in the family, so maybe I need to see what he did so I can talk to him about it. Was it in World Cup qualifying play, or was it for the Saudi Arabian League for Cristiano? Hey, what's up, Matthew Clarkey? How are you doing, Matthew? Auburn fan. He likes to go boneless on his wings. This is some big play stuff happening here, and I'm not liking it. Here goes Taylor with a touchdown romp. Guy's just bouncing right off of my my defense here. Not great. Supposed to be wrapping these guys up and taking that ball away. And he's got the check down to Taylor again. So, Taylor terrorizing me in that first quarter. Raging Cajun, Austin, UAV, Kid, Liam, how are you guys doing? Who's got their Christmas shopping done yet? I'm ready to do it this week. Those of you that are Christmas shopping, I know not everybody necessarily celebrates, so yeah, let me know what deals you guys are searching for if you're searching. So Matthew, what's new, man? Matthew was last playing MLB The Show on his last stream. We got in timeouts. Timeouts, thanks for the rose. How are you, timeouts? I was waiting for somebody to uncover. They didn't. Down we go. So after a quarter, score's not that bad, but I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked in this one so far. Hey, timeouts, thanks for the additional roses. We love the roses around here. Every day is the Rose Bowl, if we're fortunate. But yeah, buddy, thank you for 9 roses from timeouts. Devontae Adams close. We'll keep the offense out here. Timeouts is doing pretty good. Good to hear, bud. Yeah, I'm doing well. First game of the day. Hopefully start out with a win and then go from there. Of course, trying to get the timer higher so we get more hours in streaming. We got the completion, but we don't get the first down. And comedy of errors on the defensive side. Easy Money has returned to the chat. He lets me know I'm back. Welcome back, Easy Money. Timeouts. Thanks for the finger hearts, too. 2 finger hearts. Familiar pose for me, considering I'm Italian, and you know, they say my people talk with our hands. We'll get to the receiver quickly, but Bowers picks up 3. If you guys are browsing on TikTok, come on in. Please follow, share, and like. We need you, everybody on the tap team this Thanksgiving. Tapping and yapping, right, is the saying I read the other day. I like that, because, yeah, if you're chatting, you probably aren't tapping, but, yeah. Stay active, friends. We need you. More than ever. All right, Woolen, not able to break it up. Do you know if you can get tokens from the events tab for Thanksgiving? I don't know. Honestly, Curb. I think you're progressing through the program, so if there's like XP leveling up to give you those Turducken tokens, you probably get them through there. But as far as like you get so many wins and get a token, I'm not sure if that's the way it works. This game is looking rough for me, fellas. I've had 2 possessions that I didn't score in. This guy has scored no problem each drive. It's maybe a throw it back game here soon. And we can't get to Lamar. I was pushing down on right stick, trying to get those guys to attack in there. So let me see another drive and see if we can get a turnover. What will be over power team? What does that mean, Easy Money? What will be over power team? Let's see. James, Adam, Conrad, Gregory, welcome in, fellas. Everybody scrolling in, welcome in. Christopher Green, Shea Foster, what's happening? Raiders theme team is cracked right now, is what I'm hearing from Solo Phil. Let's see, timeouts. He's buying Madden next week since it's going to be on sale for Steam on Black Friday. Little ones are being loud in the house. Sometimes that happens. They're ready for Thanksgiving. What team's going to be too good in 17-0? Well, last team that went undefeated lost in the Super Bowl. I don't know when we're going to see that again. Did I see Raw? No, I can't say that I did. What happened on Raw yesterday? I don't really watch wrestling, so typically I won't know what happened. Was it a good edition of Raw? Let's see, we got Sean coming through and Sab Training welcome in to both of you guys on the Red platform. We're multi-streaming. We're live on TikTok, Red and Purple. TikTok controls the timer. When you guys follow, share, and like, the timer goes up. We do a longer stream. As we say, my balls are in your court. The old Michael Scott line. Let's see, also going to the Cardinals game on the 7th, expecting a loss is timeouts. It was a good edition of Raw. Now I'm kind of interested in what happened. Guy had the break on me with Adams. I'm lucky he didn't pick it off. Just finished up at the DMV. Did Mike play games? Mike, how did it go? Let's see. Shadaster incoming. Hey, what's up, Josh? We got Warren. Warren to get upfield. I didn't want to get tackled in bounds. Certainly didn't want to fumble. And we'll gather it there and take our last time out. Sonny Gray to the Red Sox trade. Ooh, that is a wow. Wow. I didn't know Sonny was going to be on the move. If you guys haven't done so, please check out SeriousFun.org. They provide children living with serious illnesses a spectacular camp experience in a high-quality medical care environment. So again, the charity is SeriousFun.org. It'd be great if you guys could check them out this holiday season. Try to thread that in for a last-second touchdown. We got one more play. Got there 3, says Mike. CJ Crazy, welcome in, CJ. Do I like football? Yes. How about yourself, Sean? Sean's asking if I like football. Sean thinks I'm playing this game just to terrorize myself. So we get close, but no touchdown. Between the money and Paul Newman's brand, like 95% of their income goes straight to the children to benefit them. Josh is confirming. Got your real ID. Oh, I need to get the real ID. I'm hearing that you can't leave the state without real ID or some nonsense now. Who do I want to win the Super Bowl? Come on, Easy Money. You know who I want to win the Super Bowl. That's not a good question, Easy Money. That was not very easy money of you to ask me that one. I want the Boston Silly Nannies to win it. The London Silly Nannies. Yeah, I don't have a real ID yet. I better get on it. I mean, he has a Seahawks profile picture, too. It's not like he doesn't know the answer. He wants me to preach to the choir here. Come on, man. All right, we need hit stick fumble, or this one's going to be a GG in a minute. Seahawks, what's up, Jazz? Jazz, we need you to follow if you're a Hawks fan. It's a requirement. We need all the 12s sticking around here. Oh, it's for TSA? Is that what it is? Required to fly, not driving state lines. Yeah, my wife mentioned it the other day. Like, you had to have it to leave the state. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. But, you know, sometimes I'm wrong, too. Often. He's got the check down to the flat. He's trying to anticipate, and I guessed wrong. Jas is already a follower. Well, Jas, where you been? What do you think about the season so far? Do I do squads for Mutt? Once in a great while, Hector. Not a whole lot. Now, there's a hit stick fumble, but it's out of bounds. Let's see. Mike's happy pre-registered. He got to vote. Knocked them both out at the same time. Do I think the Patriots are going to go to the Super Bowl? Nah, probably not. They're very young. Like a more experienced team will probably get them, but they look really good right now. Loving the season. Can't wait for the 49ers game for Jazz. Hector, are you a squads player? This guy's doing a good job running out the clock here. I may not get enough possessions to even get back into it, honestly. Let's see. S2 Flicks, welcome aboard. Thanks for following S2. How is your Tuesday morning treating you? First selection next year. Yep. Let's see. Hector says he's got no friends. Well, Hector, you can click on my profile. My link tree is there, and you can join the Discord server. Discord server, we have a role for Mutt Squad, so you can come play with the community if you want. Can you play me? No, you didn't even follow the stream. Absolutely not. Let's see. S2, I'm doing good. How's your day going, S2? Now he follows the stream after I said that. But Warrior, the answer is still no, because I don't play friendlies. Let's see. Josh says he does 25 squats, 10 push-ups, 25 jumping jacks every hour at work. And he uses his 55 5-minute break. Like, when it's 11:55, he does that 5 minutes of exercising. That's good, Josh. Yeah, what did the Red Sox give up to get Sonny Gray? But Warrior, I didn't tell you I was playing friendlies. I don't know why you got that indication or something, but no, we're not doing friendlies. Shane, he's in the red chat and he's a Steeler fan. Who's your favorite Steeler of all time? We'll get back after it here. We're playing the Autumn Classic, trying to go through and get as much progress as we can. Warrior probably unfollowed, but oh well. Main character syndrome. Some chatters, especially first-time chatters, suffer from that. Those of you that come in and chat every day, you guys are usually better than Warrior's been so far. But Warrior, if you're hanging out, yeah, who's your favorite football team? Tell us about yourself. Yeah, Palomalu is a good answer. I feel like the younger guys don't even know Palomalu. Breeze and Fitzgerald, first-time Hall of Fame? You mean first ballot? I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah, Breeze should be in. I tried to slide. I didn't get the slide animation. That first drive turnover is getting me. What jersey am I wearing? Yeah, we can play guess the jersey. This jersey was inspired by a film, by a movie, a Christmas movie. The link does work. You may have to long hold the link and then paste it into your web browser. So Wags is asking, do Larry Fitzgerald and Drew Brees go in first ballot Hall of Fame? Yeah, I would think so. Definitely Fitzgerald. I would think Drew Brees too. TJ Watt is a favorite all time for our Steeler fan. Trying to get back there and cover that route. There's a flag. I think he committed illegal intentional grounding. Hey, what's up, Henny? How are you, friend? It is a hockey sweater. Yes, I'll confirm it's a hockey sweater. I'm trying to do the shout-outs. That's why I'm not calling my play. I haven't seen Wags on in a year, probably. It's not a Home Alone jersey, easy money. That wasn't the line of questioning we were going on. Yeah, somebody tried to guess what jersey it was or ask me what jersey it is. I'll let them guess. Usually good for engagement. Hockey jersey. It's from a movie. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. At least for a while. All right, Wags is going to go get the Canadians in here. That was a nice play from my opponent. Timed that well. Threw it to the little open spot. Yeah, things are going good, Henny. How's the show treating you? And how's practice going now that you guys are back to practicing? Sonny Gray waived his no trade clause. He's off to Boston. What will be a good Super Bowl matchup? I don't know. You tell me. On the phone, Wags can't hear. Crabtree in a tight window will get the score. No, not Mighty Ducks. Good answer, Wags. Wags thinks it's a Mighty Duck jersey, but nope, not Mighty Ducks. Easy money. No, Elf doesn't have any hockey jerseys in it. Come on. But we're not playing guess the movie. We're guessing the jersey that I'm wearing. I'm just telling you the jersey is from a movie. Easy money. You need to lock in today, dude. First you asked me if I like the Seahawks or something. Hey, timeouts, you got it right. Yes, timeouts got it right. I'll let everybody else keep guessing if they didn't see his chat message. Good answer. Yeah, I made a video on it when it came in. It's one of those TikTok shop products. All right, Warren will get a first down. We're gonna fumble again. It's annoying playing this game mode sometimes. A lot of fumbles, and then sometimes I forget, like I did today, to turn on the conservative ball carrier. So if you don't flip that on immediately, you definitely are going to be prone to fumbling if you get hit with a hit stick. So I need to hit stick my opponent here and not get behind 2 scores. And he gets Crabtree again over Porter, and we don't get the fumble. Scored another one yesterday, 10-1 for wild card. Ball is good. Have one-on-one training session tomorrow. All right, easy money's got Colts Seahawks in the Super Bowl. I don't think so, dude. I don't think either team gets beyond a round or 2. I'll let you keep gassing, Wags. You should have been reading the TikTok chat. You have to go for 2 in this event for anybody just tuning in. And thankfully he'll miss the conversion attempt. All right, I had the ball first, so this is a disaster. Sometimes I forget to flip on that conservative ball carrier. Even that being on doesn't super prevent the fumbles, but it slows them down a bit. Did I watch college ball? A little bit, Caleb, not a whole lot. Dalton Prods, how are you, Dalton? Check back after you get in the car. Getting in the loud locker room, people are using the dryers. Chargers versus Rams. No, I don't think we're getting the Battle of LA. Dalton, I'm good. Yeah, what's new with your life, Dalton? You have any fun plans for the weekend? Can't have 2 chats at the same time for Wags. You're only supposed to be here, Wags, not everywhere else. All right, we're gonna pull off the cheesy double pass and get some points on the board. Do I play football in high school? Yes, I'm high school age, Hector. I'm in my senior season. It's my 28th year of playing high school football. I can't get my diploma, man. I just keep going back. Yeah, no, you're on the right track, Josh. Yeah. Plan for the weekend is eating for Dalton. Yeah, Christmas Vacation's a movie. Yep, Henny got it. So now the purple chat knows for sure. I missed Henny's chat for a minute there. Oh, I see what you mean, Wag. I thought maybe you were trying to multi-moderate or something, which is, I mean, it's all good. I just wanted to give you a hard time. But yeah, it's Clark Griswold. You guys have figured it out in both platforms. Red Chat didn't figure it out, but that's okay. No, I wanted to get that hit stick on Lamar and get a fumble. Let's see, Bucks versus Bills. I guess they could play each other. No, those teams aren't going to be the Super Bowl matchup, I don't think. Let me ask my Buccaneers guy. Mike, are the Buccaneers going to the Super Bowl this year? But yeah, I thought I'd throw it on. You know, it's got the moose head on it. This one's a little bit different than the actual jersey that Chevy Chase was wearing. So I thought it was the right spirit for today. Yeah, rhymes with the B word. Surprise, someone guessed Mighty Ducks jersey when it isn't even green, says timeout. Hey, he's more of a basketball guy. They don't play a lot of hockey in Purdue. Trying to make Jackson pay for scrambling, but he's making me pay instead. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Dalton says they're 6-5. Too bad they're not 6-7, because then they would have fit the meme. Gonna miss the playoffs. Go defunct as a franchise. All right, so the Buccaneers are getting contracted easy money. I just heard it from my favorite Buccaneers fan. So much for your Super Bowl matchup. He should fumble it. There are abilities you can put on the different players where they don't fumble as much. But he doesn't have his player like activated either, you know, with that red X being lit up underneath him. So I don't think that's part of it at the moment. Ooh, I don't know. They're on 4 wins right now, right? Or 3. Disappointed with the Bulls is Dalton. If it was an NHL jersey, would have guessed Detroit or Carolina. So it would have been based off of the Chicago Blackhawks, right? I think it was the Blackhawks jersey that he wore in the deal. So Titans is a win. Who else is your next winnable game? Like most winnable, Josh? Bone-in wings all day. Boneless wings are adult chicken fingers, says T-Bone. Yeah, that's question today. Wings, do you guys want the bone in or the bone out? Boneless wings or bone wings? You guys are definitely getting some national attention now that Sanders is starting. All right, finally, we undercut the route. Porter will get the safety. Or not the safety, excuse me. He'll get the touchback. Looks like something the Hawks would do, says timeouts. You meant the Bills are disappointing you. Yeah, I thought Chicago Bulls are actually playing okay for the Bulls. What other sports do I follow besides football? Baseball, basketball, and golf. Let's see. Josh is neutral, honestly. Niners, Titans, Bears, Bills, Steelers, Bengals. Yeah, the Bengals are weird because they're kind of trying to contend. There's like my third turnover fumble of the game. This game is spinning me out. But they're not winning, right? And then Burrow's supposed to come back, but why would you keep playing Burrow if the season's lost? Like, that one seems very winnable. The other games are tough. I mean, they're all playoff-style teams. Yeah, Bulls are in an interesting spot in the NBA. Let me try showing a little different look and hopefully jump another route or forcing a fumble. The A's and the Warriors, T-Bone. Bulls lost to the Pelicans. Yeah, I'm running a Seahawks themed team. I need to dump some upgrades and some coins in here soon. I mean, I thought they were going to deal him last year for Vucevic, and they didn't end up moving him. Seattle. Golden State was in on him, and apparently they wanted too much. I think the request was a first rounder for him. Yeah, Cavaliers, I think we know they're really solid in the regular season. It's a matter of how did the playoffs go for Cleveland. I don't know how this Jackson card isn't fumbling. It's driving me nuts here. Demon Slayer, how's your Tuesday morning treating you, Demon? Thanks for following. We want everybody to follow. Lights flash, timer goes up. We're on the road to 50,000 followers, so help me out. Got to 40,000 this weekend. Who knows? Maybe the Bulls somehow make a run in the disappointing East. Yeah, maybe they'll stick around and contend. And he's able to finesse and get me here. Let me try to score before half and see if we can pull this back within one play. Hector, no backseat gaming, please. What is the funniest meme? I don't know. You tell me, Dalton. I'm usually out of the loop on the memes. You guys are cracking up over 6'7" in the younger generation, so I don't know what's funny anymore. Humor is subjective, right? And we do get the pass break up there. So he's yet to get the conversions. At least that's going for us. Yeah, that's a good quote from Spider Mitchell there. What do the Cavaliers need the most, do you think, Josh, to go from playoff team to team that goes to the finals? I mean, besides, like, you know, Jokic getting traded over there or something. It is a jersey. Yeah, you can play guess the jersey if you want, Tanner. It's been worn on stream before. Healthy, confident bigs is Josh's biggest concern for the Cavaliers. He's on it there with McDuffie. We'll get a small gain. Let's go offense. Huddle. Speed up. What sport, Tanner wants to know. All right, I'll give you the sports. It's a hockey jersey. It's a hockey sweater. Trying to get Lynch to throw a block. I get barely breathed on and we fumble the ball. Like, what in the world is happening? All right, I'm sick of this one. We're going to throw it back and try a different one. I have on a conservative ball carrier. I've lost 4 fumbles in this game. I know the Autumn Classic's a little bit cranked up, but I've hit his Lamar Jackson like a dozen times and he hasn't fumbled. So it's like, what am I supposed to do here? I don't usually get too upset about video games, but this one's kind of tilting the way the RNG decides to dice roll. Yeah, you're on the right track, Tanner. Brandon Clark and Richard Fitz are the return going to the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know much about either of those guys. Actually, I don't think I know anything about those guys. Did the St. Louis Cardinals give Sonny Gray away for a bad return? Let's see it. Maybe I'll get up after the next game. Jackson should have fumbled at least twice. Yeah, I got some decent hits on him, right out in the middle of the field. His guy just, yeah, couldn't even dream about fumbling. It's like the ball was sewed to his hands or something. They made AI a lot harder on franchise as Mike plays games. Get the flips off. This one feels like it's a little clunky as far as the connection's concerned. Solo says that's why he does the CPU one. I mean, I think it's more entertaining to see head-to-head play for streams, but yeah, that one was driving me nuts. Yeah, Jackson Dart. Jackson and Cam are scattering their brains these days. And he slid down. In 2 weeks, we'll be the enemies. Seahawks give the Falcons the belt. How did Kirk Cousins look? I thought Kurt had a decent stat line when I checked the box score, but I can't remember what it was. I think I checked during the game. Yeah, this is your brain running into a linebacker. I saw some clip of people doing a new sport, and it's Oklahoma drills. These guys were just running full speed into each other. Then somebody in the comments said it wasn't Oklahoma drills. It was some type of rugby competition thing. Kyle, welcome in. Thanks for following, Kyle. Kyle, who's your favorite athlete of all time? He's on a 1-year, $35 million deal. They're never going to get much anyways. That's true. They got some cap relief to, or not cap relief, but salary relief if they want to lock up somebody long term. Will I go live later? No, probably not. This is the stream for the day. Do you know if PS5 controller works for this game throughout stream this year? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think you can usually plug in your PlayStation and Xbox controllers, and then Steam can have them cooperate for you. Port them over, whatever the right term is. Dalton, thanks for hanging out. If you get a chance, click on my profile. Linktree's there. You can jump in and join our Discord server. Hector was on the way, but I don't know if he made it in. Guys, it's in the 100 and X scroll. Try to get there with Adams. Thankfully, it's overthrown. It's 4th and inches. Bray Money. That was a very money follow, Bray. Bray, how's your Tuesday morning treating you? Mason, welcome in. Those of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving, what are you looking forward to eating the most this coming Thanksgiving? Trying to set up some type of screenplay. We're going to take it away with Dotson. And it's a turnover on downs. You do have to go for it in an Autumn Classic. Like Clark's profile, nice lotto ticket with Fitz. It's a win-win trade. See, Court, thanks for following. Really sick for Bray. Bray, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know what's going on, Bray? Is it like COVID, flu, cold, that type of deal? Or are you battling more like a long-term illness? Hopefully you feel better soon, Bray. Sorry to hear that. Josh went all in, and Josh is a mad lad. He always does that when I'm least expecting it. Well, he came out with a Tampa Blitz, and that was all over my double pass attempt. Bray's got the flu. Yeah, flus can be very serious. Hopefully you're taking care of yourself, hydrating, and trying not to do too much. browsing some TikTok lives is a good idea, just to keep yourself entertained. Yes, exactly. Yes, Tanner. It's the Moose jersey. And Warren gets to 4th and inches there. Come on, Warren. Going to put Adams on a drag route, and we can go a different direction if necessary. And we will. He's got a lot of room to romp here. Trying to spin past these CPU guys. Josh, he loves turkey. Mashed potatoes are your favorite Thanksgiving food for Josh. Truckin's here. How are you, Truckin'? Braden's 84 overall after getting the game yesterday. Is that good? I think it's good for playing for a day. Did you pop the credit card on there, Braden? How'd you get there so fast? Does ham belong at Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, no, I always liked having ham because I was never much of a turkey guy. Ham and turkey. Good morning to all the people who won yesterday on the multi-legger. I gotta be careful what I say because TikTok's so strict. But Truckin', gotta start tweeting those tips out there, man. I would have mirrored you. I'd be sitting here with $140. We don't get Okamoto. Mike wants Arenado to be an angel. Got the cards for free for Braden. Braden's on the grind. Hey, Braden, who's in your profile picture? Is that Joe Burrow or is it JJ McCarthy? Because, you know, JJ's, he's got the alter ego 9. You can post it. Yes, please do. There's even a fantasy section in the Discord. If you guys are not already joined with Underdog, please use my creator code, DYF. Underdog's got all kinds of promos coming for Thanksgiving and Black Friday and all that good stuff. It's Drew Brees. I really thought it was Burrow. All right, so Drew Brees in the profile picture. And Cooper Kupp will clamp it for the touchdown. I think I forgot to put on conservative ball carrier again. A little bit shorter stream today, just to go pick up some food for Thanksgiving later in the day. So it's up to you guys on TikTok. If you want to keep the stream going, be sure to subscribe, send galaxies, send universes, and just definitely follow if you guys are there. We need it. All right. They parted like the Red Sea, the Commanders did, for us to scramble in. JJ McPicky. Let's go, Miami Dolphins. Where are the Dolphins going? Tori, Tanner, thank you for 70 roses. The Rose Bowl has returned. Yeah, Cooper Kupp's been great. I mean, he gets every theme team because he's a season pass card, but I'm using him in particular because he's a Seahawk, my Seattle theme. All right, so T-Bone, he broke down all his teams. T-Bone, I already know all the teams that you root for, but I think he's letting everybody in chat know. Ethan, welcome in. How are you, Ethan? Truckin', was it a multi-sport play, or was it all like Monday Night Football or something? Did you know Brock Purdy was going to throw 3 interceptions in the first half? Raven Flock, let's fly, easy division W, says this Owen guy. Oh, and what if I told you Shooter Sanders is going to be the franchise for the Browns for the next decade? And after this year, you guys will not sniff the playoffs. I'm just saying, what if I told you that? How would you feel? McCarthy went 12 for 19, 52 yards, 2 picks, 3 sacks, negative 35 yards. He had twice better QBR than Sanders did. I saw some graphic on McCarthy where he would have been better off quarterback rating just spiking the ball every play. You would honestly not believe it. Ooh, on NBA. It held up the W word because I used to get so many 2K kids that would want to come in and, you know, play for money they didn't have. All right, Daniels pulls it down and scrambles on me. We locked him up when he came in the second half, says Owen. The free TJ Watt is amazing, says Braden. So NBA Truckin', I like it. Posted it. I did a flex yesterday. Got 2 out of 3. So let's see. It was Westbrook, Steph, Markkanen. Markkanen, he had kind of a quiet scoring game. He was the one that let me down last night. Then you also had Westbrook, Eubanks, Schroeder, and Markkanen elsewhere there. So see, Markkanen, you had him on assists. Oh, I think it's just two different parts of the screenshot. Okay. But okay, you had Steph, though, twice. You had him points and assists. So congratulations, Truckin'. That was a sleeper of a play for Truckin'. I tried to get a hold of Sleeper when my Underdog deal was running out at the end of the year and wanted to have leverage in the negotiation, but I never heard back from Sleeper. He pulled the 93 limited Roquan, but he's only going for 900K. Hey, 900,000 is a lot of coins, dude. It's a lot of solos you got to grind to make out 900,000 coins. Westbrook went all the way to 7 seconds in overtime to get that last rebound. Truckin' was sweating. One thing about Westbrook is he'll chase his stats. Like, you know, if he's on the floor, he's looking to fill up the box score. All right, I got to score, and I got to score quick. Getting in field goal position doesn't help in this game mode. So yeah, Ethan, looks like you got the Eagle there. Are you indeed a Philadelphia Eagles fan? James Harden's been going crazy, says Braden. Is he? I haven't watched the Clippers this year. Seattle's fine. I mean, they're entertaining. We haven't beat contending teams. And I don't think we're going to beat anybody significant in the playoffs. Maybe get through a round, but like, I don't see Seattle being a Super Bowl winning team, unfortunately, this season. Try to throw that into JSN. I can't punt away, so we got to go for it here on 4th and forever. Best Oklahoma City player on the 2010s and on. Man, I'm trying to remember when guys left the Thunder and what years it was. My initial thought is Westbrook, but I don't know if somebody put up better stats there over the decade. Now I think it's definitely SGA, and SGA will probably be the most significant player in the franchise, considering he's, you know, got an MVP and a ring and all that stuff. Harden, Westbrook, Durant, SGA. Been in a drought for a couple weeks with football and NHL. Switched it up for giggles yesterday to Truckin'. So, Eddie, what do you think about... Actually, I said Eddie. I'm sorry. Edie, MJ, what do you think about Seattle this year? I'm not sure that you're a Seattle fan. That's okay. If you're a rival fan, we like having you here to talk sports with us. And he gets Thornton uncovered, so... Been a bad run for me, win-loss wise so far. I was hoping this would be the game to bounce back and get on a little win streak, but we're trailing at the moment at least. I tried to hit that route with my user so it would slow down. I think in general, no. I think most Seattle-based fans don't like Oklahoma City because they left. You probably have a few that held over that were maybe not as regionally tied to the franchise. But just in my years of streaming, seems like no. Steeler fan, but he's having a hard time. Is Rodgers back this week, or are they still going to have another Mason Rudolph game or two? Colby says, hi, Seahawks sucks. Okay, Colby. Colby, quite the articulate person there in the red chat. Not as much as your mom does, Colby. Why don't you jump off the internet and tell her to go warm up the bacon grease for Thanksgiving? All right, Porter's got it, and that'll be almost the end of this half. Aaron wants to play, so we're going to see if he plays. Yep, his mom's going to get busy. Busy for Thanksgiving. Colby didn't know bacon grease was going to be getting served. Well, only in the bedroom. Maybe why he was out of the loop. All right, Colby's gone. Yeah, what's the dog doing? I'm not generating enough pass pressure. He has the route that breaks out, and he hits Cooper Kupp. I'm just getting torch all day here in this game mode. I think I've got the ball coming out next half. But failure to burn off a second is going to get him a quick 6, and we'll see what happens on this conversion attempt. I'm curious how the other house rules plays. The all Madden one may be a slightly better game mode for me. And he throws it in, hangs on with Thornton there. Rylan, what's up, buddy? How's your Tuesday treating you? Don't like that everybody can just do backflips. Should be certain players. Yeah, the celebration animations are over the top. Rylan, I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. All right, this one and maybe one more, and I'll probably be hitting the road as long as TikTok doesn't just explode, which we're all for it. If you guys make me stay, I can always reschedule my other plans for the morning. My first time I've been on a Tuesday morning in a long time. Yeah, most of my routes are pretty covered up. I'm gonna replace Metcalf with that Rashid Shaheed card soon, and I get hit stick turnover. Let me take a drive on defense and see if we can get the ball back. We'll just try blitzing, and if not, throw it back in the scrap heap and try again. A new follower came in. It's Ram the Goat. Ram, what makes you a goat? Are you a fan of driving Dodge Rams? Are you a LA Rams fan? Fryer gets me there. Shaheed came out yesterday on the good game to this guy. He kicked my butt. He came out on that the Thanksgiving promo. I forgot what they're calling it this year, but yeah, there's like I think he's 89 overall. He'll probably play to 90 or 91 with my theme team. And he should be very fast. I think his speed rating is 91, so he gets the speed boost with the theme. He'll be great. Probably will be my return guy in like wide receiver 3 or something. All right, Autumn Classic. We need some wins here down the stretch in this Classic. Skills God, what's up, Skills? How's your day going? Can I show you where? I mean, he's in the auction house, Rylan. I don't have him yet, so I can't show you the card quickly. And you know how it is, Rylan. Those TikTok guys, they don't stick around if you're messing around in the menus too much. We're trying Tight Spot. I've been the one getting wrecked. So Tight Spot, where are you going today? I know you said you had tickets to something in the CSM thing. Or is it not today? Maybe it's in a couple days. I know you're going to some sports event. Oh, Cam's here. Cam, how are you, friend? Cam, you working this week or do you have the week off? Send the video to your mom. Tell her to warm up the bacon grease. Here goes Eric Dickerson. He's going to push down Sherman. And I've had a terrible start to every one of these games pretty much. Either a turnover or like a one-play touchdown. Working until tomorrow, till the rest of the week. That was poor using. I didn't really close up the gaps, though. So, got to blame myself, too. All right, so Cam's working till Wednesday. Then he's got the week off the rest of the way. That's a good schedule, Cam. And he threw it underneath the zone. Good read. I think it's Amon-Ra St. Brown got it. My opponent. All right, so let's put on conservative ball carrier. Hopefully not fumble a million times. You got to go over the middle at least a little bit, from time to time here. 49ers, D, or Falcons, D for upcoming games. You went Falcons because they got the Jets. San Francisco's defense is super banged up. Can't believe how incompetent Bryce Young looked last night from what I saw. Was given a really short field off one of those interceptions. They got down to goal-to-go situation and could have just probably walked in for a touchdown. Instead, he throws an interception down there. So I'm not convinced the 49er defense is necessarily humming. I know the coordinator's good, Salah's good, but yeah, I'd probably avoid the Niners defense there too much. Depending who they're playing. I mean, if they're playing one of the worst teams in the league, then they'll probably be fine. I know they have a fairly easy schedule down the home stretch of the year till like the last 3 or 4 games. Ooh, congratulations, Mason. You should definitely join Underdog and use code DYF. Your account will keep going north if you do, with all the bonus stuff that they'll give you. But yeah, use DYF if you guys join Underdog. Help out your favorite streamer. Or your top 5 streamer, whatever I am. Yeah, please do. Hopefully they operate in your state. If you forget, it's pinned to my my TikTok profile. Niners going against, we have no idea what they're going to do. Browns, says Josh. I hope you guys beat them. I hope your defense is up for that game because Brock's definitely looking like a turnover machine right now. Nats fans in the house. What's up, Nats fan? You're a Dallas guy. Should be working. Oh yes, Texas is usually one of my top states. So yeah, you should be good to go there. Yeah, DYF like Don Yell Freak, the 3 letters. Yeah, they'll give you your first, what do they call it, the first gimme, and there's a lot of bonus funds even if you jump in for like 5 or something. So, you know, why not get the bonuses? Don't know if somebody already said it, but the Sox are getting $20 million from the Cardinals. Sonny Gray's like the movie Moneyball, right? Where Billy Bean tells David Justice they're paying me millions for you to play against them or whatever. I kind of botched the line, but Cardinals are paying for Sonny Gray to go away. SMU and the Cowboys for Mason. Less than 48 hours until Thanksgiving spring break. Or not spring break. Thanksgiving break. I'm sorry. I don't know what season we're in, Nats fan, anymore. In the season of despair, I cannot win this game mode anymore. Seems like. Truckin's got the hammer. He's ready for the bands. Yeah, so this guy had a huge run to start the game. Maybe I can play defense. We'll try. Oh, that hit Dotson right in the letters. Come on, Dotson. Cardinals are very familiar with that kind of deal after the Rockies. After all, the Rockies are still paying for Arenado. And we'll get a dive onto the quarterback. Bring up 3rd and 7. It made you excited for Nationals baseball. And we had a trade today. Sonny Gray got traded out to the Red Sox. I didn't even know. Then Matthew Clarkey let me know in chat. And Amon-Ra hangs on. And maybe our last game of the day. We'll see. 13 minutes on the timer. If you guys are on TikTok, you control the timer when you follow, share, and like. But we love everybody the same. If I could put that timer to where, you know, like red and purple chats could also drive it up with follows, I would. It's called Tickfinity. It's a third-party TikTok software. Since TikTok gets the most follows, that's why we have it set that way. There's probably somebody that tries to make like a multi-stream tool, but occasionally they won't connect with a platform or something. Those of you that are Christmas shopping or maybe Hanukkah shopping, have you guys got your shopping done yet? I think I ordered like 2 things yesterday, but I'm mostly playing for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. There was a Nintendo Switch game I got for my son yesterday. It was on sale for $15. Like, oh yeah, he'll probably enjoy that. It's from the Dogman movie series. He loves those Dogman books. So he had the first down, but did not maintain the forward progress as he was trying to get more yardage. Kept bouncing him back, and then ends up on a 4th and 1. So we'll try to blitz up here and see what we get. It's to the up man, and Juice got it. The juice was loose. Oh, extra Emily. She's pretty close to the CEO. No particular reason she got a global emote, but yeah. Being close to the boss helps. This could be wrong. Told your wife, from Josh. He said, I don't want anything. And you know what you want. So don't get me anything and get what you want. Josh, we'll see how that plays out, man. That's bold strategy, Josh. No, it may be fine. Obviously, you know how Mrs. Josh is, and if she's okay with that type of deal. Joshua King, welcome in. Do I ever play Mutt Squads? Not a whole lot, Donovan. If we're gonna play it, I would recommend click on my profile, go to the link tree. My Discord server's there, and we would probably set it up prior to stream. I don't just spontaneously go into squads. However, if you go into the Discord, the whole community is there that might want to play with you, and then you can play with those guys. Oh, Ray Lewis just followed. Ray, do you want to go party in Atlanta? How's Ray Lewis going today? It wasn't great. You're not even going to fill my stock. Oh. All right, so it was a little too bold from Josh. I was trying to hit that route with my user and I missed him. Maybe I need to play on a smaller monitor and bring it closer to my face. But hey, I thought I was going to impede the route. You know, on Madden, you can get away with DPI without really holding or something. Yeah, I thought I was going to get it. Instead, I'm going to get Eric Dickerson running in there. Now, opponent had the ball first. So let's see if we can score and then maybe book in touchdowns between the end of this half and the beginning of the next half. Oh, that's a good one. Those are usually fun, honestly, is the scratchers for a birthday or whatever. Like, I never get them at the store because I think it can turn into sort of a money leak type thing. But if somebody gives me, you know, 10 scratch-offs or something, that's kind of fun. And occasionally you hit big and you go and have some cash in your pocket. I don't know how it is in other states, obviously, because I don't live in other states. Out here, we have the vending machines that have those when you get done at the cash register, like at a grocery store. So I gave my kids a lecture about that those can be quite addicting for people. And the money's supposed to benefit the schools here in California, but I would prefer for them to never get started on it. And then again, I will tell you guys to please use my code DYF for Underdog. The duality of man. Country Kid, what's up, Country Kid? Thanks for following. Always get to miss the same thing every year at Christmas, and she's happy. Truckin' puts $200 on the Amazon account. Christmas, she picks out all the stuff she wants. She loves hardcover books, comfy robe, and a shirt. Or a shirt. Yeah, that's nice, right? She's loaded up to fill out the reading list. And there's something about the hardcover books that I really still like, too. I think the younger generation growing up in the digital era may not care for the printed books as much, but yeah, I like having the actual book, have the lights on so I can read, all that type of stuff. We get the hit stick fumble, and finally we recover one for a change. Yeah, get what you want, don't go crazy. Yeah, I've been putting the full court press on Mrs. Donnell Freak to get the list filled out, because I don't really know what everybody wants, and I'm usually the one that does the shopping. Like, I'll try to buy for my mom, my in-laws, and all that stuff. Not that I'm the one paying exclusively for all of it, but I'm usually the one seeking out the deals because I have a little bit more time here in the office for that sort of thing. Lost $900 Christmas bracelet a month ago. You can see why you don't do extravagant gifts. Bracelets are kind of funny in that way too. Not like hilarious funny, but some bracelets, and I'm not a jewelry expert, it feels like the clasp is fairly weak on the bracelet, and I don't know if that's a way to get more business into the jeweler, but you know, it's probably not an item that you're necessarily going to go add to your homeowner's insurance policy, and if you lost it when you're out and about, they probably wouldn't want to cover it and all that stuff anyways. But I do think that, you know, maybe they make them to where you may be more prone to lose them, so you go back and buy again. It's like, why aren't those where they clamp down really, really well on your wrist? At least the type of bracelet I'm envisioning. Will I be live tomorrow? Yeah, I should be. If so, do I want to play then? Probably not, Dean, to be honest with you. Also, Dean, I don't recall if you even are a follower of the platform. If we do play squads, here's what I usually do. It's usually like subscribers have priority to jump in, or Red Chat members, right? So anybody that's a sub, it's like, hey, thanks for supporting me. So if you want to jump on and play, then you know you have the priority to the lobbies. Warren decided to stop running. We got lucky on that high point. Blitz couldn't believe the play as he was watching there in the back of the end zone. But yeah, usually we do like subscriber Sundays if we're going to run squads or Fortnite squads or any of that type of thing. And then if no subs want to play, then I open it up to the non-subs that might want to jump in. Not that everything's money spent and all that sort of deal, but it's sort of like dance with who brought you type of, you know, the old timer saying. you know, support those that support you thing. So anyhow, I would recommend you join the Discord. I'll get you the Mutt Squad role if you go in there, and you can play with all the buddies. You can ping them, see if anybody wants to run a game. There's a handful of guys that like to play squads a whole lot in my community, and they may be down to get down. So see, she was wearing it, and it was already getting hard to get around the wrist without it clasping. Dave Yurman, you have to wiggle it over your wrist, says Josh. David Yurman. I don't know the David Yurman reference. Nah, I wish I did. I'm out of loop on too many things. All right, we're playing for the pick. We've got it. There's no time left. It's got to be a pick 6 for it to matter. And Porter's got a little bit of a seam. We're going to get cut off. I'm trying to lateral back. It didn't let me. Truckin', thank you for the 50 bits for Lizard Town. I don't think I remember the Lizard Town song or sound. I'm going to have to listen to it post-stream. I always have my own speakers for monitoring really quiet. I should go through and fix all my tracks in OBS so I don't hear my own voice come through, but yeah, sometimes I forget to do stuff like that. That way we could have the jump scares and what have you on stream. Chris Overmeyer. What's up, Chris? Volume was a little low. Dang it, Truckin', I'm sorry. Hold on. I looked up Lizard Town. I get this AI overview, and then I get a Wikipedia on Lizard Town. I was hoping it was just going to be a little easy to find clip or meme like the Callie Who "Oh Yes Daddy" thing. That was not what I was hoping for. I was going to play it through my computer speaker, so it would go through. Jay Edits, how are you, Jay? Thank you for following today. So, there we go. In North Carolina, the fictional Lizard Town is a fantasy and role-play settings. Not what I was expecting to see. It was a wall of text. I didn't know about Lizard Town. I know about Lot Lizards, but not Lizard Town. Yeah, going over the middle is a big mistake. Huge mistake. I got lucky. See if we can run the ball effectively and get this victory in the books. And we got some good blocks. This is going to be a super effective run. It's Marshawn to the end zone. Cam says, I've done 2 high school football playoff games now. They want you to travel to Florida to cover the high school basketball. Cam, that's big time, man. Have you decided yet if you're going to do it? I thought you said it was at a good time that it wouldn't conflict with your significant other's birthday. Like you would be back right before the birthday. We have lizards that are roaming your house. You love them. The neighbor lets her cats roam free, and you're sure they're killing the lizards. Should you do something? Not inside. They kill the bad bugs outside. So I made a cat enclosure for my outdoor cat a long time ago. You could probably make a cat exclosure. And I'm trying to find the directions for it. Now I'm seeing all this prefabricated stuff. It was just some like flagpoles with some like plastic material that you would almost use like for chickens. That was inverted inside that I put on my fence so my cat couldn't jump out and go and get hit by a car. The outdoor cat that we had for years. So yeah, I'm not really seeing what I had. If I can find a good example, I would send it over to you. But I was thinking if you made the opposite of that, where it goes this way, the cat can climb up and go over your fence or something. Don't want them in the yard. Then again, you may not have a fenced-in yard. You may have an open yard. Otherwise, I don't know what to do, because you don't want to be like taking the BB gun out or something, because now you're going to have a super war with the neighbor. You know, just to scare them. You know, one pump just to startle them. Canadian Bella, thanks for the heart meet and the Go Popular. How are you, Bella? I'm sorry, I was kind of reading fast because this guy's running the plays fast. Hit stick with no fumble. And I think there's probably like cat repellent stuff that you can put. I've heard if you put like coyote urine down, it scares them and that sort of thing. Like they don't like the smell, but you probably have to be putting that back in somewhat frequently because I would think rain, snow would take that away. It's illegal in your county to have an outdoor pet, so the cats shouldn't be roaming free. Bella, I'm good. How's weather up that way? Is everything frozen over, or is it kind of a mild fall season for you? I know you said you guys get some crazy cold weather where you live. Unsupervised pets outdoors against the law. You don't want to snitch her out. You don't want to lay down cayenne pepper. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shoot, how's the dialogue with the neighbor? Like, is there a chance you could talk to her? Tell her that you love the lizards running around? Or you could even do it without even mentioning the lizards. Just say, like, I'm concerned for your pet. We're thinking about letting the dogs run on our grass, and we're afraid they're going to bite your cat or something. You know, just try to make it sound like you're doing her a favor thing. Or do you not like the neighbor too much? She's the loon. Oh, God. She hears trees cry when they're trimmed. So this is going to go poorly. X-Ray 6, how's it going? Stewie, he says, I want it. Stewie, what do you want? I'm afraid of what Stewie wants. The fresh morning smell of truck stops or coyote urine is about the same. All right, so we have one option is to have the truck stop by the neighborhood. But does anybody have good advice for keeping cats out of your yard without hurting the cats? Because I don't really know what to do there. I really don't mind stray cats coming into our yards because, like, we'll get gophers and things. So if a cat goes through and gets rid of a pest, I don't mind. I do like the lizards, though, when I see them running around. Can I make your lights flash? I doubt it, Stewie. Frozen and snowy for Canadian Bella. So, Bella, how is it on the roads? Like, do they go and plow the roads for you guys often where you can go drive around, or do you get snowed in frequently? Because I know Squamish was snowed in a while back, but I don't think he gets quite as much cold weather as you do. Do you have good, like, city workers around, Josh? Where if you contact the city, that they'll send somebody out, say that they got an anonymous complaint about the cats, and they'll deal with it. Because we have a tip line in my hometown for non-emergency stuff, kind of that nature. Had one neighbor that was doing band practice a couple houses over across the street, but it was like vibrating the windows constantly. And it's like, guys, I don't need to hear your off-key rendition of Green Day. I like Green Day, you're ruining it for me. So after a few of those reports, it finally got quieter. I don't know that they stopped, but I don't hear it anymore. So, you know, something like that where you could maybe do it through the county. Maybe they can send somebody out, talk to her, let her know, and then she has to deal with somebody legal, you know, so it gets a paper trail started. So see, the timer's gone. I'm playing one for the road, and then I'm going to the road. I think we were close to having some time left on the time bank. I've had so many rough quit out games that I feel like that would be my Thanksgiving gift to you. No, my punishment for you guys for watching. All right, Stewie, what's your deal, Stewie? Stewie really wants a lot of attention there. Stewie's closer to warming up the bacon grease than he knows. Where's the McGriddle at? Got a McGriddle. It was pretty good for Josh. Excuse me, for Mike Plays Games. Yeah, he didn't bring one for me. Stewie apparently wants the McGriddle. Stewie, I have a feeling you've had a lot of meat in your mouth the way that you've acted so far. What's your favorite meat to eat, Stewie? Stewie, do you like bacon grease? All right, Stewie says he wants more. He was quick to agree on the meat scenario. That's okay, Stewie, but you're being a little over the top with it. The game was way too close for Seattle and the Texans. I mean, the Titans. Yes, it was. Seahawk fans got irritated with me in the comment section of the Reddit, but I was saying, if you're struggling to put away a 1-9 Tennessee team, you're probably not going to win a lot of games in January. And I really believe that, because Tennessee was one lucky bounce. They were really close to hitting Robbie Oots with that onside kick. I know the onside kick recovery is way down these years, but yeah, they were not too far away from having us clenching our teeth and squeezing every muscle in our body for 40 seconds because Cam Ward was carving us up. They messed around too much there. All right, so Mike got invited to somebody's house for Thanksgiving. Your family isn't doing much this year, so Mike's excited. Oh, congratulations, bud. Mike would be fun to have at Thanksgiving dinner. Quite the conversationalist. Could really use it. Stewie's desperate for some meat right now. Turkey meat's okay, Stewie. Definitely a good portion of the Seahawks fan base that's delusional like any other fan base. And I think being a little bit isolated too up there in the Pacific Northwest, like from other fan bases. You know, like you're a Los Angeles-based sports fan, so you got the Dodger fan base and the Angel fan base, and if they're both good, you know they probably chirp at each other, and you get snapped back into reality a bit. That Seattle fan base is an echo chamber being up there, and I mean I know they have the Mariners and they have the Kraken now, but yeah, I think there's a little bit too much. Every year reminds them of the Legion of Boom, and you know we're right there. We're super close to winning the Super Bowl. It's like, not seeing what I need to see right now. Maybe later, but not right now. You know, the season can evolve. BLM, what's up, buddy? You're a dub. How's it going, BLM? We are multi-streaming. We want everybody to follow, share, and like. Subscribe. Depends what platform you're on, but you know what you do. We want you tapping, yapping, all the good stuff. We can't hit 50,000 followers on TikTok without you guys. We need it. They share a fan base with Washington, so you see why, says Mike. All right, Stewie just wants to get stuff. Stewie, you're a pretty funny chatter. Why don't you follow up, Stewie, and you can be your comic relief guy when you come by. Stewie, what are you most grateful for this Thanksgiving? All right, let's see. Make sure we have all the settings right. Say the Seahawks have the best field, says Diego. Yeah, I mean that's okay. The field is nice. The home field is kind of gone though. It used to be rocking in what's called Lumen Field now. It was one of the loudest venues in the NFL. Now it's kind of not as significant a home field advantage. Used to always get all the false starts and all that stuff. Already following the commands. All right, Stewie. If you're really following the command, send us a universe, Stewie. Let's see. See if Stewie's into putting the wallet out there, the credit card. Let's see. Washington fans are annoying on Twitter, says Mike plays games. BLM, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not the best player. Should have saw the earlier games. I was getting stomped here. And McConkley gets through, so opponent with the whiteout jerseys has a conversion attempt to level up the match. You know, at a Century Link field. The Link. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I mean, he was trying to get the conversion, but that throw was no bueno. BLM, thanks very much for the like. We love the likes. I think the more you guys like the stream over there on the red platform, you know, you hit the thumbs up. I think it drives it on the For Your page. You know, the algorithm, whatever they call the For Your page. It serves it out to more viewers type of thing. That was a cluster of a jam up there. Oh, come on, Stewie. Stewie, very disappointing. Stewie says the boss won't let him follow. I thought you were the boss. Stewie's a subordinate. Let's see. Red Hawk says PS5 or PC. PS5. Cameron says, does you PS5 ever overheat? Yours overheats all the time now, even though you cleaned it. My suggestion was going to be to take off the dust cover and blow all the dust out. No, mine doesn't overheat, Cameron. So I don't know what's causing that for you. I'm going to assume you're no longer under warranty where you can get some warranty work done on it or anything. Hopefully I'm wrong. Threw that away off the defender. Well, let's hope we can get 5 yards here because we don't want to turn it over on downs if we can help it. We got a open field ahead. Get down, Lamar Jackson. You don't even know. You've had it for almost 3 years. So mine's like a day one pre-order. I haven't had overheating issues. I felt like the old PS4, especially when I played NBA 2K, was about to take off in my home. Like it was ready to go to outer space. That thing would sound so loud, like the fans were running so hard. But I haven't experienced that with the PS5. Red Hawk says, "Do you want to run around real quick and tell me your name on PS5?" No, I don't think I do. Red Hawk, I'm sorry. If you join the Discord server, I have my PS5 name there. If you guys want to add me as a friend. As far as running around, I'm not sure if I have the conditioning for it. What game is this? This is Madden 26. Thanks for following Elite 3 AM. Mike says, "I really need to become known on Buck's Twitter. There's only 2 intelligent accounts on your NFL Twitter side." Right, Marshawn working side to side here, and he will get us a first down. Is it like Audrey AF? I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. Thanks for jumping in. Maybe it's Adrian, but I don't know. Andy XAF. When you guys don't use vowels, messes with Boomer Donnie. Let's see. Cameron says you can play Fortnite, but you can't play college football or the show. Do you own your games digitally, or do you have the disc drive, Cameron? Like, cause I'm wondering if putting in the disc is causing the issue. Because I almost never play with the physical discs anymore. I think I got a physical disc coming in the mail for NBA 2K. I broke down and bought it yesterday. It was on sale for $22. Like, all right, I'll buy it for 22. We should start Thrask over Baker Mayfield. Wags is coming today. Okay, so Wags, you went ahead and jumped on that deal too. Nice. What isn't nice is the fumble there. We were looking to drive in and score. Instead, we gave it away. All right, so Cameron's got the games digitally, so that's not a factor. Cam, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I probably would ask, if it was me, I probably would ask Chat GPT next for suggestions on why is my PS5 making so much noise. Try to fight through that with Porter. Yeah, I think mine's coming today too, Wax. It was like 1 day shipping on the copy of 2K. They got those things ready to get rid of them like hotcakes, right? But hopefully we'll have fun with it. I mean, for $22, you don't have to get a lot of playtime for it to then, worth it to purchase it. Let me try a little more man coverage than I usually do. Really can't wait for the PS4 to be available to emulate like PS3. Yep, it'll be coming one of these days. Got a little in-motion play, and that may have been a double pass play because it looked like it was a lateral behind the line. And the opponent lost a few yards, but we're able to marshal him out of bounds there. Yeah, exactly. It takes a while. Yep. In man coverage, he threw one that was maybe possible to make a play on. We just didn't get the animation. Typically, over the years, I've been more of a my team guy. There was 1 year where my team I thought was exceptionally bad, so I got into playing career more that year. I think it's 2K18 was the year that I got into playing career. Career just feels like it's kind of a significantly long grind, right, to make your players usable, and then you got to find people that you can play with that are reliable and don't mind sharing the ball, and a lot of egos in the 2K community. I know, like, if we got our like guys together that used to play pro clubs or something, that would be fine, but the hours that'll have to go into it is probably more than I want to do. However, if you just want to play it offline or something, I don't think it's too bad for my career. How about you guys that play 2K? Are you guys more into my career or my team? You email the company that fixes consoles. They said it's probably your liquid metal. The thermal paste? Is that what you mean, Cameron? Because I don't know what the liquid metal means. But yeah, I've heard about people taking the thermal paste and resetting it. You hear about that somewhat frequently on computers. And I guess it's also a thing on the consoles. I saw Sherman was underneath. I didn't push down the analog stick because I didn't want Sherman to vacate. So we do get the takeaway. See if we can bop a big play here off that turnover. We are at the 5. So I got to be careful not to take a safety. Could play 3 versus 3 my team mode. Only play franchise on career offline for Mike Plays games. All right, we'll lob it over to DK Metcalf. He took a minute to kind of, get his body turned around on the animation. So not able to sprint upfield too much, but see if we can score quickly here before the end of the half. All right, Truckin, he went for the big play, and he lost. So Truckin and Josh have had big losses today on the Danielle Bucks. I need to get some codes to give away, too. I thought I had some Assassin's Creed codes, but I think they were for a DLC the other day. All right, I wanted to throw it. He was usering well and blocked up that receiver that I wanted. TikTok's gotten a little quiet. We may have lost the For Your Page surge. But if you guys are watching on TikTok, yeah, please follow in. Please share the stream. We're in the Live Fest still. We're in a handful of the different little competitions that TikTok has. So, yeah, TikTok buddies, please help me out. If you get a chance, like up the videos and stuff, too. It's $100 to fix it. You don't want to spend $100 if that's not the issue. I mean, you could easily look it up through one of the AI deals, how to put on your thermal pays, if you feel comfortable enough to do it. I don't think it's a particularly difficult job that you need a lot of tools or technical abilities to pull off. Solo, he lost every single one of his Danielle bugs. Mike says he would contact PlayStation support too. Might as well. Yeah, you never know. Occasionally those companies actually do help out their customers. All right, that is probably the last play of the half here. All right, 6-8. Stop the count. Buckle in. We got one more half of football. I intend to stream throughout the week. I know tomorrow there's a men's college basketball game that'll stream on the Red platform. And then Thanksgiving Day, I probably won't fire it up, but I might do an afternoon stream on Thanksgiving Day, since my wife usually has to head to work on her normal work hours. What do I think about the Madden Superstar mode? I never touch it, honestly, AF. I'm not sure how I should pronounce your name. Is it Andy? Is it Andy AF? Or maybe it's funnier for you just to not let me know how to pronounce the name. Shoot. Tomorrow night we had one game and then we swapped it out. So I got to go look up the schedule, Wags. Hold on. I'm scrolling. We got Alabama versus New Mexico State. It's at 6 o'clock for me, so I think it's 3 hours different, so 9 o'clock for you. AdReacts. Hey, smiley face, that's the question of the day. What jersey am I wearing? The jersey is from a movie in the 80s, and it is a hockey jersey. I'll give you guys some clues. Icy, welcome in. Thanks for following. Okay, so Adrian. Okay, now I got it. But no, we can call you Audrey X or however you like it to be pronounced. I just wasn't sure how the pronunciation was. So yeah, as far as Superstar mode, I never really get into it. It's Cameron from TikTok. Cameron, you legend. Thanks for being a multi-way follower. Now that you're here, you can easily join us in the Discord. Yeah, that goes for all of you guys for not already in the Discord. We got legends like Truckin, Wags, Mike Plays Games, even Solo joined like a week ago. You have to go for 2 in the Autumn Classic, so that's why you're not seeing the kick units come out here. Look at Lamar off the back foot. Brayden, yo, what's up, Brayden? How's your day going? Thanks for being there. All right, we're up 10, trying to get a win. Been having some luck with man coverage, so I think we'll continue trying to run some man for now, at least until he counters. And yeah, there we go. There's the man getting cooked. Been playing Arc Raiders nonstop for Brayden. What is it that you enjoy about Arc Raiders? Is it multiplayer? I assume it is. I think most games are these days, but I've never touched it, Brayden. Explain it to me like I'm your favorite old uncle at Thanksgiving that doesn't know anything about video games. I got absolutely torched. There goes the little cushion of a lead that we had. Baker Mayfield kept his feet and got 2 on me. I was thinking we were going to pull him down and maybe force a fumble. Didn't happen. Can we run the 5-minute and 14-second offense here? We'll see. But yeah, Jamal Adams needs to get in the gym. He just shoved Baker. He's like, get off me, Jamal. And Marshawn, he's running through some of the Bills. Now we're in that crack toss. Hopefully get everybody kind of going towards the left on our screen as he's looking to fill out that hole and then pop it to the outside. Hopefully the guy's not watching the stream, because if he is, he's going to know what I'm doing. All right, Marshawn's got a hole so big he could drive a truck through it. Now we're going to pour it on a bit. Beast mode with the touchdown. He may be looking for that run. We'll try hitting this one inside. The Bills are surging, and we don't get the conversion. So, the lead is at 8. He could score and get the conversion to level this up. Brandon, thanks for following. Lights are flashing. Usually the timer goes up, but this is our last game of the morning. And then should be on tomorrow. Thanksgiving Day, maybe in the afternoon. My teams aren't playing on Thanksgiving, so could jump on and react to that Cowboy game for a bit. Play some Madden then. Friday, I don't know. I definitely want to get all the shopping done Friday, or at least the bulk of it for Christmas Day. Hey, Yanni or Janie, thank you for following. How's your day going? Not really sure the emphasis on the J there on your name. Dude, Baker Mayfield is Superman out here. We have not been able to pull him to the turf. It's like the 3rd broken tackle from Baker in the last few plays. Brenda's a Cowboys fan. Are the Cowboys going to win on Thanksgiving Day, do you think? Cowboys and Chiefs is an intriguing matchup for neutral fans like myself. I'm trying to get the hit stick on Cooper Kupp, but Cooper's hanging on. Pete's got the play sheet there. Oh, Skibbity Toilet just joined the TikTok chat. I feel like I haven't heard many Skibbity jokes in a while. I think that one's probably going by the wayside. I think it was last year everybody had the cranberry Sprite throwaway accounts there on TikTok. I miss those. I don't know why that was such a popular meme. All right, fourth quarter of the stream here too. Sorry for the shorter stream, but wanted to pop on and not follow up yesterday's stream. Yesterday was pretty good participation. I know we had over 100 followers on yesterday's run. We'll drive him out of bounds. Speaking of the Cowboys, that Troy Aikman card that came in yesterday looks really nice. Gonna have to get some pack luck if I'm gonna get Troy. Hope we win. The Lions are the hard game. Can't beat everybody in the schedule. Yeah, Lions are tough. I remember the Lions game used to always be kind of the boring game on Thanksgiving Day, and you would wait for the Cowboys game. Then, I don't know, it's probably been 20 years now, right? They added the Thanksgiving Day nighttime game. So now we get the 3 games for the day. Thought I could knock that out. Didn't work out. Shoot, I'm not sure who the Lions are playing. Does anybody know the Lions matchup there for Sunday morning? So, yeah, Skibbity, what you been doing, buddy? Everybody's going for the tie, as he has to do. Baker off the back foot, and it's a dime. As I was pursuing him, trying to get him down, so try to go win. Wags is going to be heading to his in-laws in Michigan. Be watching with his brother-in-law, who is a big Lions fan. They're playing Green Bay, so that's a good matchup in the morning too. And I forgot what the Thanksgiving night game is. And there's a Friday game as well. Eagles and somebody are playing Friday. Kept seeing the advertisement for it last night. But yeah, Green Bay and Lions is an excellent matchup. Busy with family stuff for Skibbity. Well, welcome back, Skibbity. Hopefully everything's okay. Thought I was going to break through that line for a decent play. It's okay, Alexander. Yeah, thanks for being here. How's the trip over to Michigan, Wags? Like, how much time do you guys have to spend in the vehicle? I'm assuming you're driving over. Do I play college football 26? Once in a blue moon, bud. I usually play college football if Madden is, like, the servers are down or something. Well, that was terrible. 3-hour drive. Not too bad. And, in comparison to my family, your kids are pretty big. Probably good about being in the car and not complaining about, are we there yet? Being too loud and that type of thing. My 4-year-old can still be a handful in the car. Like, she's a good kid, but she has her moments where she can be distracting. I think I had Cooper Kupp on the seam. Couldn't get that throw out, so now the opponent is in the driver's seat here. Who do I have, Cowboys or Chiefs? It's in Dallas, right? I think Dallas looks pretty hot. I could see Dallas winning that one. I was kind of doubting Dallas up until the other night. That was an impressive win against Philly. 10-year-old can be a handful. 13-year-old is fun, unless the 10-year-old's bothering him. Yeah, the 4-year-old's like the agitator. Sits next to her sister, gets her riled up, and then my son's usually really relaxed. Like, if we ask him to settle down, then he's definitely going to settle down. And usually we don't have to ask. Like, he just knows, I'm trying to focus on traffic. Let's see. Came back, you're so happy. Dak might get MVP. No way. Dak's not in the MVP race, is he? So let's see. Country Boy, who's your favorite football team? Welcome in. Good to have you in the stream. All right, you got the touchdown and the conversion. Just trying to get a spy in there, and now we got to go. We got to go fast. I was trying to chew out the clock. Had the lead in the ball there a while back. Everything's coming up for my opponent. It's been a pretty solid game, though. It's one of those games that's kind of fun to participate in. Either way, 5-star Cam for real. Welcome in, Cam. What are you a 5-star athlete at, Cam? Tecmo Super Bowl was fun. Tecmo Bowl and Super Bowl were both fun. I played the heck out of both of those games, Viking. All right, so 2K I think is supposed to be here today or tomorrow. Wags bought it as well, Viking. We couldn't pass the deal at $22. Yeah, let me get out of bounds. That was a lot of motion for nothing there. Gained a yard. Yeah, no, it's on the way. The order's through from Amazon. I think it'll be here this afternoon. Pretty sure. Skibbity's hopping off. Skibbity, don't be a stranger. I'm glad that we got to see you for a while. Skibbity pulled the old SpongeBob meme on me. All right, I'm gonna head out. My day's going pretty good. How about for you, Vikings? It's the last game of the day. I'm going to go get some last second things for Thanksgiving dinner. Well, I'm trying to playmaker somebody. Nobody looks open here. Oh, I threw the wrong throw. Although it ends up being the right throw as Metcalf gets into the end zone. Now we got to go for 2. I was trying to hit Ward on the seam. I wrong buttoned it. So, all right. Better be lucky than good. We better punch this soon. He stopped my last run up the middle, so I think I'll call this mesh flat thing, and then you can always audible if we don't like the way that we're lined up here. Looks alright. Gonna slide the line to the right and see if we can kind of boot out and extend the play if necessary. All right, Metcalf will get it. 30 all. Blitz is exhausted in the back of the end zone there. Let's see. Going really good. Horrible day last night. Watching the joke of a team, Man United, lose to Everton. After one player from Everton got a red card after 9 minutes, couldn't score to save people's lives. Yeah, I completely get it, Viking. And I'm not even that into soccer to have a lot of soccer knowledge. But when you're playing with the advantage and you don't win the game, especially for a lot of the game with the advantage, yeah, that is some frustrating stuff. I'll take time since we got the sack to start. See if we can get there. New York over Brooklyn. That's nice. Red card was for hitting its teammate. Ooh. I need to go check out that highlight. Nice back shoulder throw, and we hit stuck him as he was going down to the turf, but no fumble. Abuzel, thanks for following, Abuzel. How do you get the Seahawks Stadium? You just get it from like the auction house shares. And we'll tackle him down in bounds. It's touchdown or bust. I'm not really sure how overtime works. I don't think I played overtime in this mode, really. Oh, Wags has a handy link. Thanks, Wags. Trying to shade to the outside because I feel like that's where he wants to go. And I can't believe we didn't intercept it. You've seen it once from Newcastle. You think Boyer and somebody else. Yeah, it's kind of crazy smacking your own teammate. Opponent has one timeout left, so he could get 2 plays in here. He's got Wagner on the matchup, and luckily for me, that didn't drop in the bucket. That was close to being a game winner. All right, so Wags has the link. Trying to mute this thing. And let me see. I'm not hitting anything on this overtime period so I can watch this highlight. I'm seeing the full deal. Oh, now I see these guys scuffling with each other. Sponsored by Steak. Yeah, this is comedy. The teammate was hitting the teammate. So see, Kyrian Dyer and Lee Boyer. What's up, Dak? How are you, friend? Dak the Grass Man coming through. Dak, what's the very best all-weather, all-region grass in your opinion? Bermuda grass, Kentucky bluegrass, the funny grass that some folks like to harvest for medicinal purposes. Let's see. Bet they're good at celebrating after the game with a pint since they still got the win. You'd hope so. Sometimes guys just want it too much, right? Tall fescue. There we go. Dak's got the answer for us. Dak, are you lined up and ready for Thanksgiving? Patriots to win. Patriots to 10 wins. Wahoo, says Jack Steele. Indeed, they do have 10 wins. But are they for real, Jack? Are they going to get it done this postseason? Hey, I was going to run the toss crack. I thought he was kind of lined up for it. He may have been hedging his bets there. So we get a Marshawn touchdown to open up, and we have to go for 2, and then hopefully we can hold him somehow or another and not play an additional overtime set. Converted once on that play and failed once on that play. I think we'll try a different play. To be fair, we've had a really easy schedule, but Drake May is making a great MVP argument. Yeah, Drake's in the mix, right? For sure. And Devontae clamps it down. So we do get the conversion. That's big. Huge. I don't know. This guy's, he's been real solid with his offense. I think we'll try like cover 3. Hopefully be in a route that he's not expecting and see if we can kind of push him into the middle of the field and pop him. Threw it into some traffic, but he's got it on the back shoulder there. The back hip. And I went for the big blast, and AJ Green made me whiff. All right, that play is not working defensively. We'll try cover 2 hard flat and see if we can get him. Surprise. Clicked on the wrong defensive player there. Not what I wanted. And he'll get Kittle up the sideline. Well, first you don't succeed, try something else. Let's try man coverage. I think my defenders just aren't good enough at this stage. And he's got Thornton up the middle. Now, the conversion for the game. If we stop him here, we win. Let's see. T. Hill, thanks for following. How are you, T. Hill? We had the quick hitter to the running back, and I thought I was cooked. Instead, he tried to throw out to the side, and Woolen takes it away for the victory. So we'll go off celebrating. How much money would it cost you to wear a Todd Fuller Warrior jersey? Don't know why you thought about that one. Man, I hated Todd Fuller. You know, you're always optimistic, especially when you're a teenager and you like sports. I thought maybe Todd would work out. But I remembered the trade that happened that preceded our draft to Todd Fuller. I think we took Fuller 2 spots ahead of Kobe Bryant. And if I recall correctly, it was like Charlotte drafted Kobe and then traded him to the Lakers for Vlade Divac. And I thought, like, why didn't we get Vlade Divac instead? Because Vlade was a really, really good NBA center that was established already at that time. And Fuller was just terrible. And they wanted Fuller at the time. Dave Twardzik was the general manager, and he wanted Fuller because Fuller was a good person off the court. And they were all about your character off the court as well as your ability on the court at that time. I think it was Twardzik and Adelman was the GM, and they were a combo. Hated Adelman, although Adelman was a good NBA coach. He wasn't a good coach in Golden State. He didn't like Donyell Marshall, and Donyell was in the doghouse there. So yeah, the Todd Fuller thing, boy, I actually probably would want to get paid to wear a Todd Fuller jersey. Most of the stuff from that era, I'd be like, oh man, I'll wear it for free. I'll pay you to have it. Logan Hanks, how are you, Logan? Thanks for being there. How do you get Randy Moss? I thought Randy, you could get him from tokens, but I could be wrong. Yeah, and then Vlade was really good for the Kings later on after those Hornets days, right? Part of that Weber team that never got a championship, but they were perennial contenders. Wizards are trash as Nats fan. I want to read what Nats fan said. He said so much he's winning so much because the Commanders are losing is how I'll summarize it for TikTok. You heard the story about hating Todd Fuller. You knew you had the correct had this correct somewhere. There was somebody that you remember. Yeah, and then I think it was the very next season we took Adolph Will right before Tracy McGrady went off the board. So yeah, Golden State was terrible. Really from that Weber forcing his way off the team deal till Steph and David Lee made him a legitimate team there under Mark Jackson for a season or two, and then we got Kerr in there. Like they really had a really bad run. We had the one little glimmer of hope was the We Believe team with Baron Davis, right? And that was the 8-1 not upset deal. But we had an epic run of just sucking every single year. Dumbo Dan Quinn said Jaden may play next week. Oh, I would shut down Daniels personally. I guess they still want to compete and try to win as many games as they can. Of course, coaches don't want to have too many losses at the end of the year when they go and meet with the front office. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like you guys playing Daniels if you don't have a shot to make the playoffs. Mike Plays Games is on. We're going to raid Mike. He's playing Hearts of Iron right now. I was going to raid Dragon Block, and Dragon Block's a great guy to check out too. But yeah, Mike's here. Yep, it was 07. It was the year that I was engaged and I got married in 07. So I remembered the year, and I was going to circle back to it, but you know, I get to rambling. You get him having the reps, but that offensive line's atrocious. Yeah, what's to be gained from having Daniels out there? I'm guessing Daniels got that personality though, where he doesn't want to be on the bench if he's healthy enough to play. All right, we're going on Highway 5 out here on the interstate in California. We're going down to SoCal. Here we go to my